Okay, so hello everyone. So for today, ituloy lang natin discussion natin dito sa ating integral calculus. Okay, last time diniscuss natin yung ating inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, sa inverse trigonometric functions, hindi naman siya ganun kahirap katulad ng ating trigo, tama ba? Because in inverse trigonometric function, as long as you know our formula, hindi na tayo mahirapan. But we must first identify kung ano nga ba yung value ng A at ano nga ba yung value ng ating U. Okay? So, para mas maintindihan natin guys, try natin muna magkaroon ng konting sample problems sa ating inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, so for our first sample problem, we have here the integral of 7dx all over 16 plus x squared. Okay, so in this type of problem, okay, sinabi ko sa inyo naman, di ba, na una nyo gagawin is to check if yung ating problem is pwede ba siyang masolve by using, okay, yung ating power rule and then yung ating natural logarithmic expression. Okay, pero dito guys, using power rule, kapag nilet u natin yung buong baba na 16 plus x squared, di ba? Kapag hinanap mo yung du natin, the differential of this 16 plus x squared, it will become 2x dx. And as we can see here guys, di ba? 7 dx yung nasa itaas dito sa ating du, it is equal to 2x dx. So, mobra tayo ng x. So, ibig sabihin, hindi magiging applicable yung ating power rule. Okay, most probably hindi din magiging applicable yung ating nagre-result sa ating natural logarithmic expression. Okay? So since nakikita naman natin guys dito sa ating problem, ano guys yung pwede natin gamitin? Okay, yung magre-result ba ng arc sine, magre-result ng arc secant, or magre-result ng ating arc tangent? Okay, dito sa ating problem natin, sa tingin natin, ano po yung magiging answer natin dito?
Arctan, sir.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Yung arctan. Okay, kasi sabi natin, kapag meron tayo dito integral of du all over, okay, a squared plus u squared, it will become to what? Ano daw to? Saan to equal? Yung sinabi natin nung discussion natin. It is equal to, ano nga, pakisabi? Yes, Randolph? Anyone?
1 over A arctan U over A plus C, sir.
Okay, very good. 1 over A, arctan U over A plus C. Very good. So, ganyan na naman kadali guys yung gagawin natin kapag ganito yung mga problem natin. Okay, dito, we must first identify what is the value of our A and what is the value of our U. Okay, pero dito guys, no, since may katabing 7 yung ating dx, pwede yung ilabas yan or pwede hindi naman na ilabas, walang problema. Okay, but dito, sa formula natin, we have here a squared and u squared. Ano po yung value ng a squared natin dito? Okay, yung iba naman, magsalita. Okay, I want this discussion to become engaging sa inyo. Okay, a squared natin is equal to what?
16, sir.
Okay, very good. It is equal to 16. How about yung ating u squared?
X squared, sir.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Okay, guys, ganun na naman gagawin natin. Okay, so kapag gusto natin hanapin yung value ng a tsaka value ng u natin, we will just square root or we will just take the square root of these. Tama ba? So the square root of 16 is equal to 4 and the square root of x squared is equal to x. So we have here, guys, our a is equal to 4 and our u is equal to x. And as we can see, when we take the differential of this u, it will become du equal to dx, which is also equivalent to this value. So wala na tayong kailangan pang gawing substitution. Okay? So ibig sabihin, pwede na tayong mag-direct dito sa ating formula natin. Okay, so our final answer will be, okay, ipakita ko na lang, erasing ko lang to. Okay, 7 multiplied by 1 over a, arctan u over a plus c. And sabi natin, we will just substitute back the value of our u and our a. So we have here, guys, 7 over 4, arctangent ng ating x over 4 plus c. So this will be our final answer. Okay, so ganito lang naman guys yung gagawin natin. when it comes sa mga problems na magre-result sa ating arctangent, arcsecant, tsaka arcsine natin. Okay, so hindi naman siya ganun kahirap. Okay, kasi dito, hindi naman na tayo dito gagamit ng di ba? Ng mga trigonometric identities unless trigo yung ating given sa problem. Okay? Okay, so far, any question? Okay, so far, wala pang problem dito, no? Okay, punta tayo dito naman sa ating next na problem. So, sa ating next na problem, we have here, integral of dx all over the square root of 1 minus x plus 1 is squared. Okay, so dito sa problem na to, same din doon sa ating unang problem. Hindi natin itong magagamitan ng ating power rule. Kasi kung titignan natin, kapag tinake natin guys yung ating differential ng ating baba, hindi siya magre-result doon sa taas because meron ka ditong naka-square, di ba? Magiging siya, chain rule, di ba? So hindi din siya magiging equal dito sa dx natin sa taas. Ibig sabihin, ang gagawin natin dito ay yung ginawa natin kanina. Pero, ask ko lang. Okay, tanong ko lang sa inyo guys. Okay, ano po yung ating gagamitin? Is it arcsine, arcsecant, or arctangent? Okay, yung arctangent hindi na, no? Because sa arctangent, wala tayong square root. Ano yun, Jen?
Arcsecant.
Okay, so ipakita ko lang balikan natin. Di ba sabi natin, kapag meron ka ditong integral of du over the square root of a squared minus u squared, it is equal to arcsine u over a plus c.
Sign
Tama ba?
sir.
Okay, arcsine, no? Okay, ipakita ko lang na lang lahat. Kapag meron ka naman ditong du all over u multiplied by the square root of u squared minus a squared, it is equal to 1 over a arcsecant absolute value ng u over a plus c. Tama ba? And kapag meron ka naman ditong integral of du a squared plus u squared, it is equal to 1 over a arctangent, okay, u over a plus c. Okay, so ito guys yung titignan natin, no? Tignan nyo kung may square root. Kung may square root yan, x na guys yung ating arctangent. Kapag meron kang u sa labas, arcsecant yan. Okay, kapag meron ka namang walang u, o wala ka namang u, arcsine yan. But that is not always the case, di ba? Di ba, nag-example ako sa inyo last time na kung saan mukha siyang arcsine pero nag-arcsecant tayo. Nakadepende pa rin guys sa arrangement nitong mga nandito. Kapag nauna yung A, this is arcsine. Kapag nauna yung U, this is arcsecant. But this is not always the case. Always check sa ating substitution kung ano ba yung mag-govern. Okay, don't worry. I will post, or I don't know if na-post ko na. Okay, please check na lang kung na-post ko na yung sa ating inverse trigonometric function na recorded lecture. Kasi may recorded lecture ako about that. Makikita nyo doon guys yung problem na kung saan mukha siyang arcsecant pero nag-arcsine, or sorry, mukha siyang arcsine pero nag-arcsecant tayo. Okay, so please review yung mga video na sinisend ko. Okay, nagtataka nga ako minsan pagka-send ko pala ng video, may nag-comment na kaagad na tapos na sila. Okay, pero almost 1 hour yung mga videos na sinisend ko, di ba? Okay guys, kapag may sinend ako sa inyong video, please panoorin natin because those video or yung mga videos na yon, okay, ay makakatulong yun sa atin. Panoorin nyo lang. If ever man kapag may mga question kayo, mag-chat lang kayo. Okay, magre-reply naman ako kapag hindi ko nabasa, sabihan nyo lang ako sa GC. Okay, guys, yung mga sinisend kong video, panoorin nyo lang. If hindi pa sapat yung aking video na ginagawa, maghanap tayo guys sa ibang references para at least matulungan natin yung sarili natin dito sa subject na to. Okay? Ayaw ko naman guys na di ba, na mag-graduate tayo dito sa ating course natin na integral calculus na hindi natin alam mag-integrate. Okay po? Sige. So we have here guys, integral of this value. So dito guys, as we can see, meron tayo ditong a squared which is c1 and meron tayo ditong u squared which is this value. Okay, so kapag gagawin natin yan or kapag isosolve natin yan, a squared natin is equal to 1, u squared is equal to the quantity x plus 1 squared. Okay, so by taking the square root of this, mapapalabas natin our a is equal to 1 and yung ating u is equal to x plus 1. Okay? And taking the differential of this u, we have here guys, du natin is also equal to dx. So wala tayong sobra. Tama ba? So dito, isalpak na lang natin siya sa ating formula ng ating arc sine. Tama po ba? Because sabi natin, arc sine natin, or yung ating integral of du over the square root of a squared minus u squared, it is equal to, yes, Junmark, may question ka? Arc sine u over a plus c. Okay? So dito, ipakita natin guys, we have your arc sine, u natin na x plus 1 all over yung a natin na 1 plus c. Okay, alam naman natin guys that yung 1 ay kahit hindi mo na siya isulat sa ating equation, tama ba? Kapag ganito yung itsura niya. So our final answer will be arc sine ng ating x plus 1 plus c. Okay, so this will be our final answer. Okay? Okay. Sige. For your attendance for today, okay, I want you to answer this problem. Okay, gusto ko din naman matry nyo mag-solve. Okay, any piece of paper, okay, magpo-post ako sa Google Classroom natin, paki-upload na lang guys sa ating Seatwork. This will serve as your attendance for today. Okay, please answer this question. So we have here guys, integral of secant squared x dx all over square root ng ating 25 minus tangent squared x. Okay, please answer this. Magpo-post ako guys sa ating Google Classroom. Siguro kaya nating sagot na ito ng 5 minutes, no? Okay. Para at least matry natin mag-solve. Gusto ko makita kung alam ba natin, kung kaya ba natin isolve tong problem na to. Excuse me. Okay, sige. Na-post ko na. Okay. If ever guys na may answer na kayo, kasi mabilis lang naman itong isolve, okay, please answer na lang or paki-chat na lang sa chat box natin para makita ko kung ano ba yung answer natin. Kaunti talaga pumapasok pag online, no? Okay, don't worry. Sa second year nyo naman guys, full face-to-face na kayo. Wala na kayo online class sa second year. Next school year na. Okay, next school year, full face-to-face naman yung klase nyo. So, 3 araw na kayo papasok sa school. Okay, so sa 3 days na yon, okay, gusto ko mag-focus kayo sa klase nyo. Wala na kayo online class, no? Wala nang reason na wala kaming internet, mahina net, tama ba? Okay, thank you, Randolph. Arc sine ng tangent x over 5 plus c. Okay, how about yung iba? Okay, si Randolph lang lagi ang nag-chat or nagsasalita, pati yung iba. Okay, pag may mga ganito guys, makipag lang kayo. Gusto ko makita kasi kung sino yung mga nagipag-participate, parang ganyan. Okay, yung iba, meron ba? Check natin yung iba. Actually, hindi naman ganun kahirap tong problem na to kasi kayang-kaya siyang masolve. Doable naman. Okay? Medyo na-late na tayo pero actually kahit na na-late na tayo, mas nauna pa tayo sa ibang section. Pero kaya naman. Habulin natin guys yung yung ibang mga topics natin because yung ibang topic naman natin guys, madali lang naman na. Because sa application, gagamit naman na kayo ng calculator nyo, no? Hoping na sana may calculator kayo. Kasi dito wala pang scientific calculator. Okay, 2 minutes. Hintayin ko kayo. Okay, arc sine tangent x 5. Okay, sige, check natin yan. Yes, Joanne. Uy, grabe
Napindot,
naman.
sir.
Ano pindot? May nag-send from internet. Diba ganyan yung mga program na ano. Okay, sige, let's answer this, no? So, in this type of problem, mukha lang siyang mahirap, pero actually, kayang-kaya siya. Kapag tinake natin, guys, kapag nag-try tayo mag-solve by using power rule, hindi rin lalabas, guys, yung nasa itaas. Okay, di ba? Kasi mag-chain rule ka dito, di ba? Sa ating tangent squared. Okay? So, dito, okay, kung titingnan natin, kayang-kaya naman siya ma-solve using yung arc sine, tama ba? Because yung a squared mo dito ay si 25, tapos yung u squared mo dito is si tangent squared x. Okay, taking the square root of these values, mapapalabas natin guys that a is equal to 5 and u is equal to tangent x, tama ba? And taking the differential of our u na equal to tangent x, our du will be equal to secant squared x dx. Okay? So dito guys, okay na yung ating substitution. Because when we substitute these values, yung ating secant squared x dx is equal to du, and yung ating 25 ay equal to a squared, tapos yung ating tangent squared x is equal to u squared. As we can see, mapapalabas nyo si arc sine. Tama ba? Sabi natin, meron itong arc sine u over a plus c. And our u is equal to tangent, and our a is equal to 5. So we have here guys, arc sine tangent x all over 5 plus c. So this will be our answer guys in this problem. Okay? So, ano lang to, kung kabisado nyo yung ating derivative ng mga trigo natin, hindi na tayo mahirapan sa problem na to. Okay? Nasusundan? May mga question? Okay, thank you Rose Ann dito sa chinat niya. Okay, nasusundan naman. Actually, ikli lang naman talaga ang solution natin dito sa problem na to. Ang mga mahabang solution lang talaga ay yung sa trigo. Yun lang naman talaga. Apa may trigo. Okay. So for now, okay, mag-move on na tayo sa ating next na lesson. So sa ating next na lesson guys, we have here, okay, yung tinatawag natin integration by parts. Actually, integration by parts is a technique of integration. Unang technique na tinuro ko sa inyo sa integration, yung tinatawag nating substitution. Okay? Kung maalala nyo guys, yung nagsusolve tayo, di ba may mga substitution tayong ginagamit. Isa yung sa mga technique ng integration. And one of the techniques din sa integration is yung tinatawag natin integration by parts. So paano ba natin isinasagawa si integration by parts? Si integration by parts guys, ito yung ating formula. So we have here guys, integral of u dv equal siya sa u times v minus integral of v du. Okay? So this will be our formula sa ating integration by parts. Hindi siya actually mahirap, madali lang tong sundan kapag hindi ka malilito sa gagawin natin. Okay, but I will be showing you two possible solutions for this integration by parts. First solution will be the conventional solution, meaning the solution talaga na integration by parts. And the second solution will be yung tinatawag nating graphical method ng ating integration by parts. Okay, pero bago tayo mag-start sa integration by parts, saan ba nagmula itong tinatawag nating integration by parts? Okay, basically, integration by parts came from our differential calculus doon sa part ng, okay, ano ba yung mga may UDV, VDU? Ano bang anong rule yon sa differential calculus? Yung may UDV, VDU, ano ba yan? 'Di ba sa ating product rule. Okay, actually this integration by parts came from our product rule. Okay, sa product rule natin na the derivative of u times v equal to udv plus vdu. And as we can see, itong uv natin na ito naka-equate siya sa udv plus vdu. Okay? Kapag tinranspose mo si VDU sa kabila, magiging UV minus VDU, or like ko dito yung derivative ng UV, is equal to UDV. So, para matanggal itong mga differential natin, i-integrate natin to lahat. Okay, ito, integral ng UV is equal to UV minus integral ng VDU minus integral ng UDV. Okay, basically, nanggaling tong problem na to doon. Wait lang, wala akong tubig. Nanggaling tong problem na to or itong formula na to sa ating product rule. Okay, ito ating integration by parts. Excuse me. Okay, hoping na sana na susundan natin guys ha. Okay, any question? Wala. Okay. So, paano ba natin ito masosolve? So, for example lang guys, no, we have here the integral of x multiplied by e raised to x dx. Okay. So, kapag ang isang problem, hindi mo siya kayang masolve, okay, by using kahit anong method. So, for example, hindi mo siya kayang masolve using power rule or nagre-result sa mga natural logarithm expression, okay, why not try yung ating tinatawag na na integration by parts? Kasi kapag nilet you mo, for example, no, 'di ba kapag may exponential ka, ang nilet you natin is yung ating exponent. Kapag nilet you mo yung x, 'di ba? Ang ating du will be dx. But as we can see, sobra tayo dito ng x, tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, hindi natin siya kayang masolve directly using yung ating integration ng ating exponential function. Tama ba? Because may sobra kang x. Di ba? Hindi natin siya kayang masolve ng ganun. Okay, baka pwede sigurong substitution, pero baka mas mahirap kapag mag-substitution tayo. So, gawin natin guys yung ating tinatawag na integration by parts. Okay. Sa integration by parts, kung babalikan natin yung ating formula, ilagay ko dito. Integral of u dv is equal to u times v minus integral of v du. So, dito guys, we will just identify ano ba yung u at ano ba yung dv natin. Kung ano yung u, ano ba yung dv natin. Yung dv, yun yung ating i-integrate. Yung u, yun yung ating i-differentiate na susundan. Okay? Pero dito guys, kapag mamimili tayo, kung ano yung i-differentiate, kung ano i-integrate, ang piliin nyo guys. Okay. Okay, ito na lang. Question ko sa inyo. Kapag nagdi-differentiate tayo, yung exponent ba natin nababawasan or nadadagdagan? Kapag nagdi-differentiate tayo. Yung exponent ba natin nababawasan or nadadagdagan?
Nababawasan po.
Okay, thank you. Very good. Nababawasan. Kapag integration naman, nadadagdagan. So, ito yung isipin nyo. Kapag mamimili kayo ng i-differentiate natin, i-make sure natin na yung ating i-differentiate is lilit yung kanyang value. Mapupunta siya sa 0 or magiging malapit sa 0. So dito guys, kapag inintegrate natin si x, lalaki yung exponent niya. Wala tayong masosolve. Di ba? So dito, ang ating i-differentiate ay si x because ang derivative ng x is equal to 1, ang derivative ng 1 is equal to 0. Nababawasan siya. Yung e raised to x naman, kahit na anong gawin natin, hindi siya nagbabago. So siya yung i-integrate natin. So dito, ang gawin natin, okay, yung u, yun yung ating i-differentiate which is equal to x. Tama ba? Kasi si x, kapag dinifferentiate mo, mababawasan ng exponent. Tama ba? Tapos yung ating dv naman is equal to e raised to x dx. So this will become our u and this will become our dv. Tama ba? Yung dv, i-integrate natin yan. Yung ating u, i-differentiate natin yan. Okay? Guys, ano ang differential ng ating u? du is equal to ito, anong differential ng u? Anong differential ng u? What is the... Yes. Ano po?
1 dx, sir.
Okay, 1 dx or dx, tama ba? So, dx. Okay, ito naman, ang gagawin natin kay dv, i-integrate natin yan. Integral dv, integral e raised to x dx. What is the integral of dv? What is the integral of dv? Anyone? Okay, guys, what is the integral of dv? Anyone from the class? Dapat alam nyo. Integral
E
ng...
raised to x plus c, sir.
Okay. Yung dv muna. Ano integral ng dv? The integral of dv is v. Tama ba? Integral ng tvs is v. Okay? V. Okay na sundan? Gets ba? Integral ng dv ay v. Integral ng e raised to x ay e raised to x. Huwag muna tayo maglagay ng x ng plus c, no? So, e raised to x. Tama ba? So, meron tayo ditong du is equal to dx and v is equal to e raised to x. Tama ba? Okay? Nasusundan ba? Integral ng dv is equal to v. Pag integral ng ds, it is equal to s. Tama ba? Integral ng dy is equal to y. Nasusundan ka. Pag integral ng dv, it is equal to v. Okay? So, hoping na sana clear sa atin yun. Okay, so far, may question dito? Wala pa naman? Okay, after that, since meron na tayo ditong value, i-substitute natin siya dito. U times V. Ano yung U natin? X. Diba? Ano yung V natin? Guys, ano yung V natin? E raised to X. Diba? Minus. Integral of, ano yung V natin, guys? Ano V natin? Ito, ano V natin? E raised to X also. Tama ba? Multiplied by yung du natin na dx. Okay, so meron tayo ditong, okay, using our formula, mapapalabas natin, we have here x times e raised to x minus integral of e raised to x dx. Okay, guys, ano naman yung formula nito? Ay, ano naman yung sagot natin dito sa integral of e raised to x dx? What is the integral of e raised to x dx? Anyone? Anong integral?
Integral of e raised to x dx equals e raised to x, sir.
Okay, thank you. E raised to x. So, meron tayo ditong x times e raised to x minus e raised to x plus c. Okay? And then, common factor is, anong common factor natin dito? Common factor, guys?
A raised to x, sir.
Okay, so kapag ilabas natin yan, meron tayo ditong final answer natin will be e raised to x times x minus 1 plus c. So this will be our answer. Okay, nasusundan ba natin guys yung ating integration by parts? Nasusundan niyo ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ito guys yung conventional way. This is the conventional way of solving natin. Okay, let's move naman sa ating tinatawag natin na yung graphical method or tabular method. So sa ating tabular method, i-identify natin kung ano ba i-differentiate, tapos kung ano ba i-integrate natin. Guys, ano ulit i-differentiate natin dito sa dalawa? Ito ba or ito? Ano i-differentiate natin? Si x, tama ba? Tapos, ang i-integrate natin, guys, ay si e raised to x. Okay. Ang gagawin natin dito, i-differentiate lang natin si x hanggang sa maging 0 siya. So, what is the derivative of x? What is the derivative of x? Derivative, no? Hindi differential. What is the derivative of x? Anyone?
1, sir.
1. Thank you. Very good. 1. Okay. What is the derivative of 1? Mamaya, iyan natin. Ito naman, dito integration. What is the integral of e raised to x? What is the integral of e raised to x? Anong integral ng e raised to x? Guys, anong integral niya? Anyone? What is
EX plus C, sir.
e raised to x, no? Mamaya na lang tayo mag-plus c sa huli. So, meron itong e raised to x. Okay? Tapos, balik tayo dito sa differentiation. What is the derivative of 1?
0.
0. Okay? So, iano ko na lang dito. Maya na yung araw na hindi nagkasabay yung araw. Okay, 0. Tama ba? What is the integral of e raised to x? Ulit, dito. Huwag niyo muna pansinin itong araw-araw natin. What is the integral of e raised to x?
E raised to X.
Okay, thank you. E raised to x. Tama ba? Okay. So, dito guys, mag-i-stop lang tayo kapag nag-0 na yung ating yung ating number. So, for example, nag-0 dito, ibig sabihin, mag-stop na tayo dito. Okay? Kasi, itong e raised to x mo, hindi magbabago yan eh. Dire-diretso yan e raised to x. Kapag in-integrate mo yan, e raised to x pa rin yan, hindi yan nagbabago. Okay? So, dito, x, di ba? Sabi natin, yung dinefinition natin yan, derivative ng x is equal to 1, derivative ng 1 is equal to 0. Okay? So, gagawin nyo dito, guys, ipag-multiply nyo lang, guys, yung mga values natin. Pero dito, kapag multiply tayo, i-multiply nyo siya sa baba ng kaharap niya. Ang kaharap ng x ay ito, i-multiply mo tong x dito kay baba nitong kaharap niya. Ganon din dito. Pero take note, please take in consideration the sign. Okay? Sa una, positive yan, and then sa pangalawa, negative yan. Mag-change yan. So, positive, negative, positive, negative. Mag-alternate yan. Okay, so for example, kapag meron ka pa dito, ito mag-multiply dito, ito mag-multiply dito, ito positive, ito negative. So, dito, positive x multiplied by e raised to x is equal to saan? X times positive e raised to x is equal to saan? X e raised to x, tama ba? Ito naman, 1 multiplied by negative e raised to x. Ilan to saan? Ilan to?
Negative e raised to x, sir.
Okay, negative e raised to x plus c. Okay, so ibig sabihin, tapos na tayo. Okay? So this is called the tabular method. Ito naman guys, yung ating conventional method. So ito yung ginagawa natin guys sa ating integration by parts. Ang ginagawa natin dito, hanapin natin or gagamitin natin guys sa derivative yung ating number na kung saan mag-0 siya sa huli. Dito naman sa integrate, yung ating number na kung saan, okay, kahit anong number dyan. Okay, po yung wala tayong pakialam kung lalaki man siya or lilit man siya. Okay? Okay, so far may question dito. Nasusundan man natin, guys. Okay, try ko na lang muna magbukas dito, no? Okay, wait lang. I-delete ko lang to mga to. Try natin mag-solve ng problem. Okay, try natin to. Okay. So, for example, meron ako ditong integral of, let's see, we have here x cubed. Okay? Tapos, sine of x dx. Okay. Di ba kapag trigo function, ang nilet yun natin dito ay yung ating angle, di ba? Kapag nilet nyo mo yung x, differential doon ay dx, hindi siya equal kasi may x cube tayo. So, integration by parts tayo. So, sa integration by parts, di ba, ina-identify natin kung sino yung u, tas kung sino yung dv. Yung u natin dito ay yung ating term na kung saan magzi-zero siya sa huli. Okay? So, ano guys yung u natin dito? Anyone? Dito sa dalawa. Is it x cube or is it sine x?
X cube.
Okay, thank you. Very good. X cube. Tama ba? Ilapit ko na lang tong dv dito. So, dv. Okay, yung dv naman natin is equal to saan? It is equal to sine x dx. Tama ba? Okay, tulungan nyo ako. du is equal to saan?
Three x squared, sir.
3x squared dx. Tama ba? Okay, how about b? Ay, ano yung dv natin? Integral ng dv. Integral ng dv ay v. Tama ba? Integral ng sin x dx is equal to saan? What is the integral of sin x dx?
Negative cos.
Negative. Okay, cosine x. Very good. So, sabi natin, sa ano natin, integral ng u dv equal siya sa u times v minus integral ng v du. Tama ba? Okay. So, gamitin natin yan. So, yung u natin ay x cube. Yung v natin ay negative cosine, tama. Negative cosine x. Tama ba? Minus integral ng ating v du. Yung v natin ay negative cosine x. Yung du natin guys ay 3x squared dx. Tama ba? Okay, so kapag inayos natin yan, negative x cube cosine of x. Negative times negative, maging positive yan. So positive integral of, ayusin ko na lang, 3x squared cosine x dx. Tama ba? Okay. So, sa problem na to, hindi pa tayo tapos kasi may integral sign pa. Tama ba? Pero dito guys, sa ating problem na to, mag-integration by parts tayo ulit kasi as we can see, hindi natin to masusolve ng direksyahan. So, i-identify na naman natin guys dito yung u natin. Tapos yung dv natin. Ang u natin dito, si 3x squared pa rin. Tama ba? So, 3x squared. Yung dv mo ay cosine x dx. Okay, guys, dito. Ano guys yung du natin dito?
6x, sir.
Thank you. So, 6x dx. Huwag niyo kalilimutan yung dx. What is the integral of dv? V. What is the integral of cosine x dx?
Sin x, sir.
Thank you, sin x. And the process will just repeat itself. Ipakita ko dito. So, isulat ko lang ulit to, negative x cube cosine x. Okay, plus, quantity ko na lang. UV. Yung u natin ay 3x squared. Yung v natin ay sine x. Minus integral ng v du. V du natin ay sine x. Yung du naman ay 6x dx. Tama ba? Okay, so dito, same process. Tama po? So, meron tayo ditong sine x times 6x dx. So, ayusin ko na lang to. Ayusin ko na lang. Unahin ko na lang si 6x times sine x. Okay? So, dito, ang u natin dito, guys, ay si 6x. Tama ba? Ang du mo dito ay 6 dx. Dito naman, ang ating dv ay si anong dv natin dito? Si sin x dx, tama ba? So yung v natin is equal to saan? Anong integral ng sin x?
Negative cosine x, sir.
Okay, cosine x. So isulat natin yan ulit. So meron ditong negative x cube cosine of x plus 3x squared sin x minus the quantity. Okay, yung u natin ay si 6x. Yung v natin ay si negative cosine x. Okay, minus yung ating v du natin. So, integral ng v, which is si negative cosine x times 6 dx. Tama ba? Okay, but dito, wala na tayong problema because, okay, kapag inayos natin to, ayusin ko na lang, negative x cube cosine x plus 3x squared sin x. Negative times negative, magiging positive yan, di ba? So, positive 6x, okay, cosine x. So, negative times negative times negative is equal to negative. So, negative integral of 6 cosine of x dx. Guys, anong integral nito? What is the integral of 6 cosine x dx? Ano integral ng 6 cosine x dx? Negative 6 sine of x. Tama ba? Okay, plus c. So, this will be our final answer. Kayo na bahala anong tawag ito? Mag-simplify. Okay? Pero, this is the conventional way of solving this. Okay, tulungan nyo naman ako guys dito sa ating tabular method. So, kapag sa different derivative, si x cube, tama ba? Okay, tignan natin guys kung sino mas madali. Kung si tabular ba o yung conventional way. Tapos dito naman ay sin x. Okay, ano ang derivative ng x cube guys?
3x squared, sir.
Ano ang derivative ng 3x squared?
6x, sir.
Anong derivative ng 6x?
6, sir.
Anong derivative ng 6?
0.
Okay, thank you, 0. How about dito, anong integral ng sin x?
Negative cosine x, sir.
Ano man ang integral ng negative cosine x?
Negative sine x, sir.
Okay, ano naman integral ng ating negative sin x?
Cosine x, sir.
Thank you, cosine x. Ano naman integral ng ating cosine x?
Sine x, sir.
Sin x. Okay, tapos, mag-ano na tayo? Ito, i-multiply mo siya dito. Ito, i-multiply mo siya dito. ito multiply dito, ito multiply din dito. Tama ba? Pero yung sign natin, positive to, this is negative, this is positive, this is negative. Okay? So, x cubed multiplied by negative cosine x is equal to x cubed multiplied by negative cosine x. Anyone?
Negative x cubed minus cosine x.
Okay, negative x cubed cosine x. Tama ba? Ito yung answer. Ito naman, 3x times negative sine x.
3x squared sine x.
Okay, 3x squared sine x. Next, 6x times cosine x. Ito, di ba? Ito yung nalabas, no? 6x times cosine x.
Sir.
Okay, next naman. Okay, 6 times negative times sine x. Ito, di ba?
Negative 6 sin x.
Okay, very good. Okay, question. Anong mas madali sa part nyo? Yung tabular method or yung ano natin, yung ating conventional way?
Tabular.
Okay, depende yan sa inyo kung saan kayo masaya. Kung mas masaya kayo sa conventional, kung mas masaya kayo sa tabular, walang problema. Kapag exam natin or quiz, okay lang naman sa akin kung anong gusto nyong solution. Okay sa akin ito, kasi tamang solution naman to, okay din naman sa akin to. Walang problema. Kung saan ba kayo mas magiging masaya, kung saan ba kayo mas mapapadali, kung anong solution mas mapapadali kayo, walang problema dyan. Kahit saan dyan, okay lang sa akin. Okay? May question? Wala.
No, sir.
Okay. So, ito yung problem natin sa ating integration by parts. Pero there will be times na kung saan parang hindi magzi-zero yung answer mo. Tama ba? Okay. Pero check natin yan mamaya. So, dito, we have here guys, integral of x squared times ln x dx. Okay? So, try natin guys sagutan ito. Okay. Pero, ang question ko sa inyo, okay, there will be times kasi na kung saan, okay, medyo mahirapan tayo kapag ang nilet u natin ay yung value na kung saan mag-zero siya. Okay? Guys, question, alam nyo ba yung integral ng ln of x? Alam nyo ba? Alam nyo? Meron ba nakakalam ng integral ng ln of x? Meron tayong direct formula for ln of x, but kapag hindi mo memorize, paano kaya? Okay, dito na guys pupunta yung atake na kung saan hindi mo i-let yung ating mag-zero na term. Okay? So dito, since hindi mo alam yung integral ng ln of x, ito yung i-let u natin. So let u is equal to ln of x, and then dv is equal to x squared dx. Try natin yan. Okay? So u, ln of x, dv is equal to x squared dx. Okay. Ano ang differential ng ln of x? Naalala niyo ba? Ano ba yung derivative ng ln of x? So, derivative ng ln of u is equal to saan ulit? Du over dx all over u. Tama ba? Ito yung derivative niya, di ba? Ito yung tama ba? Okay? Naalala niyo ba yan? Okay, ano yung du over dx natin dito? Di ba yun nandito sa loob ng ln? So, meron tayo dito, guys. Okay, yung du natin will be equal to dx over x. Tama ba? Kasi dito, yung u mo ay si x. Yung du mo ay si dx. Tama ba? Okay, so meron tayo dito, kapag gagamitin mo yung formula na to, yung d over dx mo ay dx, tapos yung ating x is yung u natin dito. Okay, so meron ditong du natin is equal to dx over x is equal to saan? The integral of dv is 3 and the integral of x squared is equal to x cubed over 3. Basically, tapos na tayo dito. Ipakita ko na lang. So, meron ditong integral ng u dv is equal to uv minus integral of v du. So, yung u natin, guys, ay si ln of x. Yung v natin is si x cubed over 3 minus, okay, integral of x cubed over 3 times yung ating du natin, guys, na dx over x. And as we can see, this will be cancelled out, di ba? Magiging 2 ito. So, kapag inayos natin yan, dito ipakita na lang, ln of x multiplied by x cubed over 3 minus the integral of x squared dx over 3. Tama ba? Okay? What is the integral of x squared dx over 3? Anyone? Okay, so kapag ayusin ko yan, magiging x cubed over 3 ln of x minus, ano po? X cubed over 3 times 3. Tama ba? Plus c. Or kapag inayos natin yan, we have your x cubed ln of x minus x cubed over 9 plus c. Okay? Nasusundan? Tapos, i-extract natin, guys, yung common factor. Our common factor will be si 9. Mapapalabas natin, we have your x cubed over 9 multiplied by 3 ln of x minus 1 plus c. But, anyways, for me, I will allow this as your final answer naman. Wala akong problema dyan. Okay? May question? Okay. So, para mas maintindihan pa natin by using yung ating tabular method, so, using our tabular method, we have here our derivative and then yung ating integral. So, derivative natin is si ln of x. Ang integrate natin si x squared. Okay, dito pala si x squared. Okay, derivative ng ating ln of x ay 1 over x. Tama ba? And then the integral of x cubed over 3 ay, or na x squared is equal to x cubed over 3. But, ito, hindi na to magiging 0. Tama ba? Kasi 1 over x yan. So, kapag ganyan yung case, ang gawin natin, guys, ay ganito. Si ln of x, i-multiply mo kay x cubed over 3. Tapos, itong ating 1 over x, i-multiply mo na lang siya sa kaharap niya. But please take note, naka-integral sign tayo dito. Okay, so meron tayo dito, guys. Okay, ln of x multiplied by x cubed over 3. Tapos si 1 over x multiplied by the integral of x cubed over 3. So mapapalabas natin dito, ln of x times x cubed over 3 minus the integral of x cubed over 3 dx over x. And same process lang doon sa ginawa natin kanina, mapapalabas natin to as our final answer. Kumbaga, ang mangyari dito, kapag yung ating i-differentiate or diniderivative ay hindi na siya mag-zero, i-multiply mo na lang to sa kaharap niya. But please take note, meron ka na dito integral sign. Ibig sabihin, itong dalawang to, nasa loob na po ng integral sign. Okay? So, ganito lang naman maging ka-clear yung maging solution natin. Okay? Okay, if you're wondering, meron kasi tayong integral ng ln of x. Pero ano kaya, guys, yung ating direct integration ng ln of x? Ganito din. I-identify mo kung sino i-differentiate mo, i-identify mo kung sino i-integrate mo. Ang i-differentiate natin ay si ln of x. Ang integrate natin dito ay si 1. Di ba may 1 ka dito, hindi mo lang nakikita? So dito, kapag si ln of x or integral ng ln of x dx hanapin mo yung integral niyan. So, meron tayo ditong, excuse me. Okay, integral ng ating ln of x ay, 1 over x, tama ba? Derivative ng ating ln of x is equal to 1 over x. What is the integral of 1? X, tama ba? And as we can see here, guys, okay, itong 1 over x, hindi na ito mag-0. So, gawin nyo dito, itong ln of x, i-multiply nyo dito kay x. Itong 1 over x, i-multiply mo dito, but take note, may integral sign ka dito. So, ito, positive to, ito, minus to. So, answer mo dito, ln of x times x will become x ln of x. Ito naman, meron tayo ditong, okay, 1 over x times x. So, meron ka ditong negative, okay, x over x dx, tama ba? Or x over x is equal to 1. Ayusin ko, x ln of x minus integral of dx. What is the integral of dx, guys? X, tama ba? So, ibig sabihin, your final answer will be x ln of x minus x plus c. So, this will be your final answer kapag isosolve mo yung integral nitong natin. Okay? Hoping na sana clear sa atin yon. Okay, try lang natin, no? Try lang natin kung lalabas din ba yung answer natin. What if kapag ang dinifferentiate ko ay si x squared, tapos ang inintegrate ko si ln of x? Medyo mahaba nga lang to. Tama ba? Okay, kasi kapag ginawa mo yan, okay, derivative ng x squared ay x, derivative ng x is equal to 1. Derivative ng 1 is equal to 0. Okay, dito naman, integral ng ating ln of x is equal to x ln of x minus x. Tama ba? Integral na naman nito, okay, medyo mapapahaba ka kasi ito, mag-integration by parts ka dito. Tama ba? And magiging mahaba yung solution mo. Pero kapag sinimplify mo yan, lalabas lang din tong answer na ito. Nasusundan? Lalabas lang din po yung answer na yan. Okay? Pero magiging masyadong mahaba na solution mo because may integration by parts ka dito. Tapos, kapag lumabas yung answer dyan, may integration by parts ka ulit. Nasusundan? So, medyo maging complicated yung solution natin kapag ganun ginawa mo. Okay? Okay, wala na nagsasalita. Okay, don't worry, this will become our last slide naman na. Okay. So, meron tayo ditong integral of x secant squared x dx. Okay. So, dito, wag na tayo mag-conventional way, no? Mag-tabular na lang tayo. So, using the tabular method, sabi natin, derivative tsaka integrate. Ang i-differentiate natin, guys, is si x. Ang ating integrate naman ay si secant squared x. Okay? So, what is the derivative of x? Anyone? What is the derivative of x?
1, sir.
Okay, thank you. Very good. 1. What is the integral of secant squared x? Integral. Anong integral? Tangent x. Thank you. So, 1, tapos tangent x. Tama ba? Okay. What is the derivative of 1?
0.
Okay, 0. Ay, yan ako na lang. Nauna yung arrow. So, 0. What is what is the integral of tangent x? Alam niyo yan, di ba? Sinob natin yan. Assignment niyo pa nga yung isa dyan, di ba? Yung cotangent x natin. Ano yung integral ng tangent x? Alam niyo yan, guys.
Negative ln of cosine.
Okay, negative ln of cosine x. Tama ba? So, ipakita ko na lang. Okay, 0 tas negative ln of cosine x. So, meron tayo dito x times tangent x is equal to x tangent x. 1 times negative ln of x is equal to positive ln of x. Okay, so meron na tayo dito. Answer natin will be x tangent x plus ln of cosine of x. Okay, so yan. Yan ay ating final answer. Okay? Madali lang guys kapag nag-tabular tayo. Okay? Dito, sin x multiplied by ln cosine of x. Okay, so dito guys, so, kapag ganito, ang i-differentiate nyo na lang palagi ay yung may ln para hindi na kayo mahirapan. So dito, i-differentiate natin yung may ln, tapos i-integrate natin yung sin x. Yes, Joanne?
Wala nang ano yan, sir, plus C. Yung
May
sagot pa
plus
sa
ito.
kanya.
Okay, thank you. May plus ito. Plus C. Thank you. Very good. Hindi ko na nalagyan ng plus C. May plus C yan, guys. No? Nakalimutan ko lang dyan. Okay, plus C. Thank you. Okay. Dito. Okay, D. Yung i-differentiate natin, integrate natin. Ang i-differentiate natin dito palagi ay si ln. Tapos, yung ating integrate is yung may sin. So, integral ng ating ln of cosine x. What is the integral of, what is the differential of or derivative of ln of cosine x? What is the derivative of this? Ano po? Okay, negative sin x cosine x. Di ba? Tandaan nyo palagi. Yung formula natin, okay, yung ating derivative ng ating ln of u is equal to du over dx over u. Yung u mo dito is yung ano dito, which is si cosine x. Derivative ng cosine x is equal to negative sin x. So, negative sin x over yung ating cosine x. Okay, next naman is integral ng ating sin x. What is the integral of sin x?
Negative cos x, sir.
Okay, negative cosine x. But, mag-stop ka na dito kasi mapapakomplikado mo na yung solution mo. So, mag-stop ka na dito. Pag mag-stop ka dito, take note, okay, ipag-multiply mo lang to. So, ln of cosine x multiplied by negative cosine of x is equal to negative cosine x ln of x or ln of cosine x. Tapos ito naman, i-multiply mo siya dito. But take note, since naka-multiply siya sa kaharap niya, meron kang integral sign dyan. So, negative sin x cosine x multiplied by negative times negative cosine x. So, negative times negative, positive, positive times negative is negative. Sin x over cosine x times cosine x, magka-cancel si cosine x, magiging sin x lang siya. Okay? So, ano po yung magiging answer natin dito? What is the integral of negative, or what is negative integral of sin of x? Ano po?
Cosine x dx.
Okay, positive cosine x dx. Okay? Positive cosine x. Okay, so this will be our answer. Kapag ayusin natin yan, ilabas mo yung common factor, si negative cosine x, ito yung magiging answer natin. Okay, but anyways, I will accept this answer naman. Okay? Okay? Any question? Masaya pa naman kayo? Any question, guys? Wala. Okay, since wala tayong question, okay, so next week, okay, discussion tayo ulit next week, guys. But for next week, maybe we will be having our short quiz para at least, di ba, makapag-practice tayo. Short quiz ulit. Siguro 5 items na lang yung ibibigay kong short quiz. Okay, 5 items. Okay, and then next week will be our first periodical exam. Or sorry, second periodical exam, P2 exam natin. So next week, P2 exam natin. Okay, so I want you to prepare na lang guys sa ating exam at saka sa quiz natin. Okay, depende no sa mood natin kung makakapag second quiz tayo. Okay? So basta tandaan nyo na lang guys, next week will be our P2 exam. Okay? The
Thank you.
coverage of your P2 quiz and exam, P2 quiz natin i-screen, ano na lang, isulat ko na lang dito. Okay, P2 quiz or quiz, short quiz lang naman ulit. Quiz number 2 or quiz number 4 kasi pang-apat na quiz mo na ito. Okay, so coverage niya ay hyperbolic. Napanood nyo na ba yung hyperbolic na sinend ko? Inverse. Tapos itong integration by parts. This will be our quiz number 4. For our P2 exam, trigo, hyperbolic, integration by parts, tapos inverse. Okay? May question? Okay guys, please, no, next meeting dapat coupon ang gamitin nyo. No? Medyo nahirapan ako kapag yellow pad. Coupon ang gamitin natin for our quiz and exam natin. Sundan? Okay? So far, any question? May question ba kayo? So ito, next week, ano ba yung date next week natin? Our date next week will be March 6, di ba? March 6. Tapos P2 naman natin will be March 6 and 7. March 6 and 7 kasi dalawang section pala kayo. March 6 and 7. Tapos yung quiz natin or exam natin will be March 12 and 13. 12, 13. Okay, so any question guys? May mga question ba tayo? May mga katanungan ba tayo? Wala. Okay? Sige. So if wala na tayong question, so feel free lang to ask any question to me. Pwede nyo naman ako i-chat guys. Okay, magre-reply naman ako kapag nabasa ko yung chat nyo. Okay, kapag di ko nabasa, sabihin nyo lang sa group chat natin. Okay? So, thank you guys and God bless you all. Ingat kayo lagi guys. See you na lang guys next meeting. Okay?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
sir.
Thank you,
Bye.
thank you.
Bye,
Thank you
sir.
po, sir. Bye po.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Thank you, bye-bye. Thank you. End ko na tong ano natin.